My name is Crystal Torres, and I'm a therapeutic mentor at Justice Resource Institute. Today, I will be meeting with Michael Garcia, the father of Michael Garcia Jr., a family who has recently been reunified through DSS of Holyoke. They have been living together for about a month after being separated for almost 2 years. Michael's father has recently gotten a job, an apartment, and him back in the home. So he's very eager to keep up with this good pattern and create a plan and way for them to live safely and happily together. Michael's father has recently got a girlfriend who has recently been seeing a woman who is willing to help him with his family reunification process and encourages a positive relationship with him and Michael. He said, from what I hear, he has tried many different approaches this month, but still does not feel like he is getting through to Michael and would like some help before the relationship goes sour. He doesn't want their relationship to affect Michael in a negative way. He wants the fact that Michael's been reunified with his biological father to be a good thing, and can't seem to understand why for some reason they're going through issues at home in such a happy point of his life. He was very concerned about him and Michael's relationship and wants some tips on getting along and working on techniques and strategies with communication and help with stressful circumstances and situations. After being out of Michael's life for some time, he feels as if Michael's lost respect for him, and he'd like to regain that respect. In just a few short moments, we'll meet with Michael Garcia himself and hear the story out of his own mouth and kind of get more detail and information on what's going on and how we can help. Michael Garcia? Hi, Michael.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, you?
Good. Have you ever been here before?
No, what happened?
Well, welcome to the Justice Resource Institute. JRI, how'd you hear about us?
I was referred by Noel from Holyoke DSS.
Oh, Noel. Noel's a good friend of ours here at JY. We like Noel.
Nice.
Ooh, we get along with everybody here at JY. Okay. Now, before I start asking you questions and finding out what's going on from you, I have some brief information here, but to get the full story, I need you to sign a confidentiality waiver.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what we say is going to be between me and you,
Yep.
but I do have to have you know that here at JRI we're mandated reporters, so if we feel something you're doing or something you said is putting you or your child at risk, we do have to let anyone know. We kind of like to let you know first if we feel like something you said is questionable. But if it's past that, we will have to let someone know as a mandated reporter.
All right.
But for the most part, as long as everything you're saying is in the best interest of everyone's safety, then we should be fine, and you can just sign right down there.
All right.
You can read it and take your time with it.
Okay.
How's your apartment? I see you've recently had a new apartment.
Yeah. it's
Job,
coming
how
together.
everything's going.
Job's going good.
Oh, nice.
Apartment's coming together.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
good. So here at JRI, we work with families going through a number of different things. Our whole goal is to make sure that there's no at-risk factors. So when you're leaving or exiting our counseling, we want to make sure there's no risks at school.
Okay.
There's no more relationship besides a positive one, check-in maybe here and there, DSS, depending on your contract with them. And we want to make sure that you guys have a safe relationship by the end of this. We don't want you we don't want anything worse. We just want everything to get better.
Sounds
And
good.
better will depend on what goals you have
Alright.
for the family. So we basically create a plan that's specific to you, Michael, your girlfriend, whatever the family dynamic is, because all
Yeah.
families are different. So every plan is different, and every goal is different.
Right.
And basically there are ways to improve your relationship, your family relationship, any way we can.
Cool.
Now, you know about the mandated reporting, right?
Yeah.
And you know this is kind of perfect, and you heard about us through DSS.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when did you start realizing that you may need some help? Was it right away, or was there a honeymoon stage?
There was a little honeymoon stage, and now he's kind of starting to act out, be defiant, not really respecting me as a father figure, it seems like.
Oh, like what kind of things is he doing?
He'll come home from school, go right to his room, slam the door in my face. He won't listen to my new girlfriend.
Oh,
I don't know if it's because we don't really have that bond yet
oh,
with
nice.
him, because he's back new in the house, you know, and
So is that part of your goals to create that bond with him?
yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So that's a really good goal to start with, is you want to create a bond just so you kind of respect each other and you get that respect from him
Right.
that you want. And what about grades? Is that part of a goal?
Yeah,
or his
definitely.
grades fine? Is it?
Um,
How's he doing in school since he's been back with you?
he's kind of acting up a little in school. I'd like for him to get on track with that and do well in school, of course. He
Is he-
came home the other day and I noticed a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know if he's taken after me with that or not, but
Oh,
I
wait,
just
there's
steer him away from that.
Oh, there's so many. Are you interested in quitting, or is that something you want to be? Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
so many programs. That's like small potatoes. We can help out with quitting smoking and talk about risk factors
Right.
with smoking with him during meetings and things like that. Now, are you comfortable with therapists or clinicians or basically GARI doing sessions right in home?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah, that's something we like to do. Just because if you're trying to change things or maybe get a schedule going
yeah.
or routine, it's kind of easier to start it where you're going to practice it every day. So
Right.
that's
Sounds good.
kind of where we'll start, is assessing,
Okay.
knowing the house, kind of tweaking the goal
Right.
to your needs, perfectly to your needs, as far as creating a bond, working on respecting each other, getting on track with school. So every
Yeah.
meeting, that will be kind of what we're going towards.
Nice.
We'll start by going into your home, meeting with Michael and you as a group, and kind of assess what's going on.
Okay.
Make our goals. After that, we'll start with interventions, and that can happen with me, you and Michael, or just me and Michael one-on-one, depending on what we need to work on. Are you 100% comfortable with that?
Yeah. I mean, first I kind of thought this was all a little yes, but I'm willing to try anything right now.
I see. Yeah, some people really do not think much about therapy, or they don't realize how important it is, or that they need it until they're forced into it, or in a situation where they hit a wall.
Yeah.
Now, meeting in your home, that's not at all going to be an issue? Ever?
Should be
Perfect.
fine.
And what about taking Michael with us if, say, during intervention processes we want to go in public or go off with him one-on-one? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to cover all bases with that. And
Right.
yeah, I want to know if you'll sign this next waiver. And that basically allows me to speak with, since some of our goals have to do with school,
Mm-hmm.
and since I see he has an IEP and struggles with ADHD, there's other contacts we
Yeah.
may need to contact to do the treatment. So I may need to call his PCP, or I may need to contact his school, or I may
Okay.
need to take him with me at some point. And I don't want to, every single time in the intervention process I have to do something with Michael, I don't want to have to contact you, track you down, have you sign something.
Right.
So basically, this is just saying, as long as the case is open,
Mm-hmm.
that it's okay for me to talk to Michael's Dr. Michael's school
Yeah.
and to talk to Michael's caseworker at DSS.
Okay.
A lot of points in the intervention plan, especially when you have goals as far as school and home, there'll be more people to talk to besides just me and you to help. It kind of
Alright.
turned into a whole team process.
Yeah.
Just because if they're on board with this at school and the doctor knows he's been taking his medication and seeing a therapeutic mentor, everyone will kind of be on the same page to where if they want to tweak their treatment plans or just anything like that, they can let me know, I can let them know. So this is going to be another waiver basically saying that you're totally okay with, while the case is open, me contacting the school, the PCP,
Alright.
and the bottom half will be you signing, just basically saying that it is okay for Michael to be in my car. Because we do a lot of the transporting at JRI by ourselves. So if for some reason we're having a meeting at home and you'd like me to pick him up from school.
So,
Yep, all three.
Okay.
And the first one, that's for the PCP.
yep.
And the second one is for the school. And the third one is if for some reason we're going to be traveling with him.
Alright. Sounds good.
Awesome.
There you go.
So I just want to run through the process we'll be running through.
Yep.
And just to make sure that you are okay with that, because sometimes you just take in a lot in these meetings, and next thing you
Yeah.
know, I'm knocking at your front door, and you're like, wait. So I don't want you to get alarmed. So
Sounds good.
first thing we're gonna have to do is assess, and it's kind of hard to assess a family situation, it's just me and you. So this is kind of just like an initial meeting or intake, and we'll fill out all that paperwork once you get comfortable with the process and understand what's going on. You understand the confidentiality and how that goes right into the home too. So if I
Yeah.
see something there, those sign, okay, everything you
Right.
sign kind of covers that too.
Yep. Got it.
You referred to us through DSS, and you know exactly what we do as far as creating a plan specific to your family.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand our job is done once our goals are met. And from the start, once we walk in, every single thing we do, even in the assessment, we'll be working towards those goals as far as respect for one another, get on track with school, creating a bond. Your
Yeah.
goals are important to us.
Cool.
And
Sounds
we will
good.
do everything we can to make them work. So you're familiar with the assessment happening right at home.
Yeah.
And you understand that we might tweak these goals and make an official list of them, just so when the services are coming up to the point that we're going to be terminating them, we understand what we're looking for at that point and what your house will look like then compared to now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and that's why we do that, and you understand that the interventions most of them will include you, and we'll be working together, us four, me and
Alright.
you, Michael, and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, and you understand it won't just be me, I'm the TM, so you'll meet with Teresa
Mm-hmm.
in just a short period of time. As we fill out the intake papers, she should be coming in around then and introducing herself to you.
Alright.
Just so you're completely familiar with anyone that can be knocking on the door from JRI, or any
Sounds
mail
good.
you get, you'll know Crystal or Teresa sent it, or say you need to call
Yeah.
and you call the home office, you can ask for Crystal or Teresa. I'll make sure you have our contact information so you can directly contact us. Our
Okay.
services also provide 24 hours a day on call.
Oh, nice.
So, say there's something that we covered at the meeting, everything seemed to be going fine, and then later at home, things aren't seeming to go that way,
Yeah.
and you want a little gentle reminder, or maybe a tip, or maybe Michael does, you can give him our numbers too, and those services are available to you, like I said, 24 hours a day. I personally
That's
answer
good.
all the way up till 8 o'clock at night. Teresa will answer all the way up till 8 o'clock at night. And then after that, you reach our director, who will let us know right away, and who's also really, really helpful. So
Okay.
utilize these services.
Yeah, definitely.
They're not forever, but while you have them, definitely utilize the phone calls, any little thing
Okay, yeah.
that will be helpful to you to meeting these goals.
Of course.
And as long as the case is open, that's available to you. So 7 days a week, it's okay if it's Sunday at 7 o'clock at night and Michael's slamming the door in your face and you want to run through